Hi guys, today we are going to discuss this problem. Is problem C, and its rating is 1800. And as always, we are going to explain this problem by introduce the example here, right? So the input is a single number, which is the size of the grid we are going to construct. So the size will be multiple of 4. And in the grid we are going to construct is like this. So it has 4 multiply 4, that is 16 numbers in this grid. And it is 16 distinct numbers. For example, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 to 15, right? So they are all unique numbers. And when we when we do XOR operation, each row of this grid, so we 8 XOR 9 XOR 1 XOR 13, we are going to get 13. And for each row, we will all get 13. And for each column, we also get 13, right? So we need to construct a grid like this. So how can we solve this problem? So actually the solution is really simple. It can be explained by one sentence. That is, we're going to repeat this grid for enough times and construct the grid the problem wants, right? So to illustrate that, well, we are going to take another example, which is 16, right? So how do we construct a grid with 16 rows and 16 columns? So we are going to get the result like this, right? So in this grid, we just repeat this small grid 4 times, right? So this is the first row of the first small grid, and this is the first row of the second grid, small grid, right? It's like this. Let me draw it again. This is the first small grid. This is the second small grid, right? So 8 is 8, 9, 9, 1, 1, 13, 13. And for this one, because all of those numbers are unique, so we need to add a 13 to the second grid, right? So 8 becomes 24, right? 9 becomes 25. 1 becomes 17. So all of those numbers are added by 16 in the second grid. And in the third grid, all of these numbers are added by 32, right? And for this grid is added by 48, etc. So in this way, the new big grid with 16 rows and columns is constructed. So that is how we solve this problem. Why can we do it like this? I don't really know why. So the reason we do it like this is that we already have a grid that has the same uh, XOR result for each row. So that if we put this small grid one by one like this, we can be sure that this XOR result can cancel this one and this one can cancel this one, so that the result will always be 0, right? And this is the first step. And the second step is that we make sure that all of these numbers are unique. So we do that by adding the uh, numbers to each of the number. So in this way, we can make sure that the numbers are unique. So that's why we figure out this solution. So I hope that will be helpful for you to solve this problem. So thank you for watching. See you next time.